Hello everyone, my name is Jacob Stoker, and this spring I had the opportunity to work with the MoCan NFL Flag organization. MoCan NFL Flag is a youth sports flag football organization sponsored by the NFL, and in this presentation I will go through and explain my roles and duties, things that we have accomplished, things that I have accomplished, and what all NFL Flag looks like. So a quick overview about NFL Flag. MoCan NFL Flag is a NFL branded youth sports program. They have 6 locations between the cities of Kansas City and St. Louis, with 2 of them being in Kansas City and the other 4 being in St. Louis. They provide only a small time commitment of 1 day a week. They show up and have games on either Saturday or Sunday and have an hour of practice before their game and have an hour time allotted for their game on that weekend day. We are open to the boys and girls of grades K through 8, so just under high school, and all of our uniforms are officially licensed with the official NFL teams, and all 32 NFL teams are represented and available to be sponsored throughout our competition. So diving in real quick to some of the roles and duties that I was assigned throughout this internship, I was mainly focused on content creation and the marketing side for this internship. So some of the things I've done is I've gathered social media content through videos and pictures. I was there every weekend once the season started doing such, taking videos and pictures for just action shots, for video content for social media. We implemented things like mic'd up, where we put a microphone on a player or a coach and just capture all the weird things that they say, the interactions between coaches and the kids. We've created highlight reels. We've created action shots just to post and keep everyone in the loop that NFL Flag is still just as relevant and that is still action-packed, and there is a lot to go around. And also we implemented media days and team photos, as you can see in the picture in the top left. That's also one of my fellow interns, Kaylin, with her team, as she offered to coach this year. And we offered the team photos and individual shots through every team this year, which was the first time for Missouri and Kansas NFL Flag. Some other things that I did, was create flyers and announcement posts for social media with things like registration is closing soon, referees still needed, coaches still needed, discounts for signing up during a certain period. All of that stuff helped with the graphic design of creating those flyers and announcement posts. I helped contribute to the designing of the Super Bowl rings that the kids win if they win the Super Bowl of their division in their league, and also helped create co-marketing opportunities with local businesses. Now, that opportunity was designated for all the interns, but the ones I mentioned just before was specifically to me. But the co-marketing opportunities fell along the lines of us gathering what local businesses were near our area and trying to communicate with them about a non-expense co-marketing opportunity where they could partner, and basically we would say, if you let us put a flyer in your window, we will promote your brand, your restaurant, your grocery store in our local emails, on our website, and it could go all the way up to us putting yard signs out in front of their store and them having banners and sponsors at our events as well. So here's just a few takeaways after my internship with NFL Flag. The main takeaway I found was communicate. There was a lot of different times where communication came in handy, whether it was with my coworkers, my other interns, my supervisor Dakota and Frank, or just the customers that I was able to sell photos to or post the photos of. Being able to communicate with them when things were going to be accomplished, how to accomplish certain things, definitely was a real good implementation of having to communicate and being on the same track and making sure everything is understood before continuing on to whatever else is needed. I've also found that my line of work is definitely in need, that there are still families out there that love pictures of their kids, which is good for me because I'm hopefully aspiring to be a photographer and videographer in the line of the sports realm. I've also hit every area that falls under the sports management category thanks to NFL Flag. So not just because of NFL Flag, but with the active in co-marketing relates to sales, they've definitely given the opportunity to hit any and all category as well within sport management. So if you're considering NFL Flag, I would definitely say in any realm you will be able to find something beneficial to expand your expertise or the ability to just put that expertise to work. To my younger self, I would say keep expanding your range of talent. There was a lot of things that were very new to me through NFL Flag, which it was selling my photos, which was producing new content like mic'd up or creating GIFs for online. Hope I said that right because it's always a debate. But keep expanding your talent because there are things that I wouldn't have begun to do if I didn't go through NFL Flag. I wouldn't have learned how to communicate, wouldn't have learned how in need my line of work is, and I wouldn't have been able to implement the sales side of sport management as well. So if you're looking for NFL Flag captures every single part of sports management in one internship, and it is run fantastic, and I will highly recommend it even more, especially later in this presentation. So as I just got done saying, some advice for my incoming students would be consider NFL Flag. I cannot speak highly enough about how everything is run, the ability to see how set up for game day management and event management takes place, having the sales experience, having the co-marketing experience, being able to also implement marketing and content creation. You can literally get every aspect of sport management within NFL Flag. So if you are just in sports management, period, or considering sports management, NFL Flag would be an amazing place to start. The people take care of you. Dakota and Frank and Ian are all amazing guys, and they definitely take care of us, like I just said. They're fun to work with. The interns we have worked with through Lindenwood and Maryville are also just as fun. NFL Flag will get you a great starting point, and even if you've already had a few internships under your belt, you will definitely get to put skills learned in the past to use with NFL Flag and have a very enjoyable time doing so. For current sport management students, I would definitely say go to Atlanta. I know this is not a presentation about Atlanta, but having the experience in participating in the National Collegiate Sports Sales Competition like I was in Atlanta definitely helped with opportunities like this, especially with the whole first 8 weeks when we were working with co-marketing. For those of you who don't know, National Collegiate Sports Sales Competition is in Atlanta for two days, I believe, and you work on selling ticket packages and getting to learn every in and out of what sales is like and how to communicate with businesses and how to go about all that. Atlanta, even if you don't go into sales, will help you so much more than you realize, and it definitely helped, like I said, with NFL Flag. And about the sport management program and courses, trust Dr. Beleska. Beleska knows exactly what she's doing, and she's amazing at her job, and you need to take whatever opportunities she presents. She always sends stuff about different volunteer opportunities. Stuff like Atlanta is because of her. Getting to go to the Super Bowl is because of her. And sadly, I couldn't make events like the NFL Draft or the Final Four. But as much as you can involve yourself with these opportunities she presents, do it. The resume boosting is incredible. Plus, the opportunities are just so much fun to be. I've gone to places that I never thought I'd be before, like LA and Atlanta. And getting that experience and what they brought about is more than I could have ever imagined my resume containing and my experience building to. So that is the end of my NFL Flag internship presentation. I hope that you definitely enjoyed listening to what I have presented to you, and if you are interested in NFL Flag, please reach out to me or Dr. Beleska. Again, NFL Flag, you cannot go wrong with this experience. You will get every bit of work in that you imagined that is described to you beforehand, so you can even reach out to Dakota or Frank with NFL Flag and figure out what all is involved. There's obviously more than what I just said, but I said a good amount of it. And You can't go wrong with NFL flag. You will have an amazing experience. You will get all the work done. You will have a great resume booster, and it is definitely not a waste of time. So, again, thank you for watching, and say bye to Dakota pointing at you on the screen.